Hello there guys, Francis Gray here, and this month marks the 50th anniversary of the classic movie Jaws, so I thought we'd take a look and unboxing of the Great White Shark model kit from Pegasus Hobbies. I'll see you after this. Okay, so this is a model kit that I bought a while ago, and I am looking forward to modelling this. So as you can see there, it's made by a company called Pegasus Hobbies, and it's the Great White Shark, and it includes an alternative head with open jaws, so you've got two build-up options with the main shark, and it is 1:18 scale, and the model number is 9501. And it features the shark and the diver in the shark cage. Now most people buy this, and probably good like 85% of the modelers always want to create the iconic scene in the movie Jaws where Hooper goes into the shark cage and the shark attacks. Now the cage isn't bang on the same as it is in the film, so most people have to customize it, and then obviously Hooper doesn't have the little camera thing that this diver has. But most people do customs of that scene. So yeah, so again to the side, so we've got some obviously some big shark jaws there, and then we've got some text. So it says having survived millions of years of evolution, the great white shark Carchardon Carcharias,
it's a Carchardon Carcharias, it's a great white,
has long been one of the ocean's most feared predators, reaching lengths of over 20 feet and weighs of over 1,000 pounds. This monster of the open ocean has very few equals, striking fear into the minds of swimmers, surfers and divers for decades. With its black eyes, powerful, sorry there's a bit of just powerful body and razor sharp teeth, the great white shark is still one of the ocean's greatest mysteries. And then kit includes one shark, 13 pieces including two different heads, the shark cage, diver and display stands. Obviously paint not included and glue not included because they very rarely are. And shark was sculpted by Mr. Bill Weiger, W-I-E-G-E-R, Weiger. Kit designed by Scott Willis, and it's 14 and up. And then that's the side of the box. And then on this side of the box, we it's obviously a photograph of the shark model, and then that's the other alternative head with the mouth open. Now most people always model this version because it's just cooler. And then obviously with the little diver guy, and then yeah, choking hazards, you know, the usual ones on the other side. So yeah, and then on the back it's just a blank box. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so we've got a quick painting guide, and then that's how the kit looks when it's all in separate parts, and then we've got the main thing there. So obviously the parts to the shark cage. Okay, so I know there'll be a few watchers that will be interested in seeing these parts to the cage as well. So if you're not interested in seeing this, then skip to this time zone or time spot, and yeah, let's crack on and get this looked at. Okay, so I take it that this is either the top or the bottom of the cage itself. I'm thinking probably the top. I'm not too sure about that yet. I wonder if it's just a stand or something. We've got a tiny little rectangle piece here, and then obviously I think this is the lid at the top, because there was that little door that opens up, little cage, so the diver can jump straight in. And then the rest of it's pretty simple. We've got the two separate sides of the shark cage, and then we've got the opposing ends as well. So it basically goes like that, or it might be the other way around. Obviously glued to a 90-degree angles on all corners. So I've watched a couple of other people building this, and the ones that do go to film the Jaws scene or recreate the Jaws scene, this shark cage is way too big to what we see in the film, so there's a bit of work that needs to be done to this. Okay, let's get back to the rest of the box. Let's get to the beast. Okay, just a random bit of styrene that seems to have fallen out. I don't know what that is to yet. Okay, so it's quite a lot. So we have the main base, and then I think that's to the camera, and then we have the little oxygen tank to the diver. Not too sure what that's to yet. Okay, I think this is to the top of the cage, and that's one of the other parts to it. And then we've got the main diver itself. Now I forgot to mention that this kit is actually part vinyl and part styrene. So like the shark and the diver is vinyl, but like these parts, like the fins and stuff like that and the cage, they're styrene. So yeah, getting back to the diver, quite a good bit of detail in there. And this looks, I suppose, the bottom of the shark's mouth where it's open there. So obviously that goes together, fits in there. So that's a bit of a snug fit. But yeah, that does look pretty gnarly, I have to admit. And then this is the other head option. So we just got the normal static head. So around here somewhere should be the other jaw. There we go. It's a nice fit. So there will be a seam line that we'll need to deal with, but for the most part that is pretty cool. And then we've got the main body, and it's got quite a bit of weight to this actually. It weighs quite a lot, that. There's the other part to the diving bell, and same again, probably another part of the diving bell. Yeah, quite a lot of the parts have come off the sprues, so might as well just take that off, and then we can throw that. Okay, so that's obviously supposed to go there, and that goes the other side. And this is the main shark fin, which goes on top, and then we've got the dorsal fin at the back. So yeah, and I think the heads just apply on into place. So we've got that stance, and then we've got the normal just cruising while swimming stance. Okay, so we've got some little fins down here. I don't know, are these classed as fins? I'm not too sure. So they go like that. And then with this here, we've basically just got the different hands, or arms, should I say, for the diver. So I'm not 100% sure what this is actually for. So obviously clicks together. Does it go into the body, or? It looks like it does. Or is it supposed to just keep it like in place? Like so it does, like the vinyl doesn't warp. Yeah, it definitely goes in here. Bit of a snug fit. But yeah, and then just another little tiny bit of I think that's just to sprue. That's just come off. I'll keep it just in case. Never throw parts away, just in case. So yeah, so all in all, looks like, I'm surprised by the weight actually. It does weigh quite a chunk, especially when you add all these extra bits to it. So yeah, oh that'll be to that. And then obviously that to the base maybe, or the other way around. Yeah, there we go. And obviously put the cool head back on. So yeah, so I can see this making it awesome Jaws custom. So yeah, not much else to show you. We've gone through all the main parts. All that's left to say is if you want to see me put this together, then hit that subscribe button and maybe the notification bell so you don't miss out. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to yeah, putting this all together to make that iconic scene in Jaws. So if you've liked this quick look at review, please slap that like button, share on Facebook and next, because it helps you people find the YouTube channel, which I'm always appreciative. Thank you for any help. If you have any comments, comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future builds. And yeah, if you've got 5 minutes to spare, please check out my Patreon page, where with your help and support we can do these videos full time rather than part time, which means a lot more videos for you guys and a lot more work for me. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next build.